So today we're going to share with you our CSI auditing system. The system is able to measure multiple projects over several focal areas spanning education, health, SED, all the way over to enterprise development. And of course those color codes are then lined up so you can see in terms of education, these are your educational projects over there. So we're also able to measure over multiple sites. For this demonstration, we're only going to be looking at site number 1, but for all sites in this particular model, it had 250 odd projects scanning several years. On the vertical axis, we introduced return on CSI. Now, return on CSI is a qualitative measure per project, and this is then an aggregate of 4 indices, namely a sustainability index, an impact index, an efficiency and effectiveness index. This is quite important because you're now able to have a qualitative measure per project. On the horizontal axis, we then introduced lives touched. So traditionally, one would be measuring SMMEs created, jobs created, people trained, but that is not a true reflection of the impact. And so this now gives you a quantitative measure of the impact that was created. So the objective then is to be able to have all of your projects in the top right-hand corner with the smallest bubble size, indicating the smallest investment. So this we refer to as the magic quadrant, where ultimately you want to try and have all of your projects sitting in the top right-hand corner. In this case, you can therefore see that this health project touched 67,000 lives at a cost of 354 rand. This educational project, they touched 39,000 lives at a cost of 571. And as you can then see, the majority of high impact projects was infrastructure, education and health. What we're now going to do is to interrogate some of the data that's sitting on the lower ends. As you can see, the impacts over here were quite high, between 60 and 40,000. And what we will do now is just filter that out to over there. So what you start seeing then is the majority of SMME projects, but these then had quite high investments, but very few lives touched. So the majority of them would be less than 20 lives touched, as you can see there. What we'll do is we'll just switch off the SMMEs and start interrogating the projects again. Less SMME projects. So again, you can see the health, education, infrastructure. What we will now do is very quickly. So from the bubble chart, you're now able to see that education by far tends to have the highest impact. And one would then advise that intuitively we know that education gives the desired results, but at least now from a data perspective, we're now able to visualize and actually show the actual impact. So very quickly, we can show you what the raw data looks like. We also then created a 3D, so you're able to actually look at the data in 3 dimensions. And we also created a chart for the cost per life. So immediately, again, same principle, top right-hand corner, smallest bubble size, best project, you're starting to see the cost per life. So in this case over here, your infrastructure projects typically cost you a lot more in terms of your cost per life. So that was a very quick overview of our CSI auditing system.